Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dark Times with Dark Matt Steve. I am Dark Matt Steve, your own personal boy toy. Your own personal boy toy. Someone to twerk for you if your balls are blue. Your own personal boy toy. What are we doing? Guys, I'm sorry I'm on late. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I got a busy week. Y'all just gonna have to get used to once in a while doing this late time slot, okay? Can you guys handle that? Are we okay? Is everybody okay with that? Um, yeah. I got all kinds of plans for the next week and a half. So streaming is going to be, I'm going to still try to stream every night, but yeah, might be inconsistent timing and stuff. We'll see. Ooh, I still got some tobacco in my pipe here. That's good. I don't have to sit here and pack a fresh one. I got cats at my door. God damn it. I'm not letting them in. We're not doing it. What's up with you guys? How's it going? Everybody doing Christmas shopping? I think I'm done. Christmas shopping. I think I finished today. Yeah. I ordered a bunch of shit online. You know how it is. It's more difficult when you don't have Amazon Prime, but I'm not going to fucking, I've only spent I don't know, maybe 10 or $15 in shipping. There's a couple things I had to do the faster shipping just so they would get here in time. But yeah, fucking Amazon. I mean, you can get free shipping, but it's just not next day or same day delivery. But with the Prime, really about the time, well before, actually, for at least like a year or so before I stopped paying for fucking Prime, they were just really starting to slack off on the deliveries. They would say next day delivery or 2 days, and it would show up like 3 days later. And it would be like, you went on Amazon and ordered it for next day because you had something the next day you had to wear this thing to, or you needed something for a project or what. And they don't give a fuck. They're just like, look, bitch, we have your $150 that you pay for Prime. We have it already. So we'll get it to you when we can get it. Okay. And you'll understand because it's Amazon. Anyway, enough about that. What are we talking about tonight? Flat Earth. The flat Earth theory. Has it been debunked? Guys, we got to take a look at this video and I'm barely familiar. I thought it wasn't this soon, but I had heard that they were doing this what was going to be the final experiment, which is different from the final solution. It's something a little different. Just I don't want anybody confused, but yeah, the final experiment of disproving flat Earth. We'll get into that in a minute. Let me say hi to the chat, everybody that's actually in here. And I know some people waited for me, which is, look, guys, you have to look. When I put up the stream, you have to, I don't want anybody under the impression that I'm going on at a time. I know I'm late regardless. I was like, almost 30 minutes late from when I scheduled it. But I don't want anybody coming in here at like 7 o'clock waiting for like 4 hours when I have it scheduled for 10:30. So anyway, I'm just pointing that out to check for look at when it's scheduled, especially for the next like 2 weeks, because my time slots are going to be all over the place. The time slots. All right, hold on. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of chats. Stacy was in here at 7:30 and it's currently 11:03. Okay. First, guys, right as I was typing this, Stacy got in here. Look, 7:30. Well, you guys can't see the timestamps, but we're both at 7:31. Anyway, yeah, I said I won't be on. I put it in the comments just to make everybody well aware in the chat. Won't be on till like 10:30. Okay, Bob Cook was up in here. Junior Coltrane, fucking Keith Yaher was up in here at like 9 o'clock. Dutch Duke. Fucking goddamn it, people. I'm sorry. Look, I know I'm late regardless, but I had a schedule for 10:30. I'm 30 minutes late, but you guys were in here like hours ago. I appreciate it. I really do. Fat Pig was up in here. What's up, lover? Is anybody that I'm highlighting, or is any of y'all still in here? Knee deep in some bussy. I'm not going to comment about my what I was doing before the stream. Well, I will tell you I got Burger 21, which was fucking delicious. It's a cheap meal. Yes, it's not organic. But yeah, I got the buffalo blue cheeseburger sandwich. Whatever. It's like a burger. It's basically ground chicken formed into a chicken patty, and then and they have the outside is like crispy buffalo breading. Like buffalo chicken breading. Anyway, fucking amazing. Um, fucking what white iced tea? You mother, you must be cleaning the dookie emoji off his eggplant emoji, motherfucker. You know what? Maybe I was. I still have shit on my hands right now, touching my laptop. You fucking pieces of shit. No, the guy I'm with is very, very clean. And he won't let me back there if that's even a possibility, which I appreciate. I really do. If he says he doesn't want to get butt fucked, then I take his word for it. I respect his wishes. That mouth is mine though. Anyway, let's move on. Maybe I'm having trouble sitting, you motherfucker. This motherfucker. You know what? White iced tea. I used to think White Iced Tea was actually a friend of mine, but I think he is actually closer friends with Junior Coltrane, who is, as we know, fucking Holyoke Joe, the supermark. And I think they just they like to get in here and just talk shit about me back and forth. They entertain each other. I bet if Steve wasn't bald, he would be here. No. My hair has nothing to do with it. In fact, I'm sure I'd be I'd have my dread stuck in something, a door or some guy's asshole, and I would be even more late than I am right now. But thank you. Promo code. What's up? What's up, lover? All you sexy motherfuckers, except for Junior Coltrane, of course. Yes. I got some shit on my lips. I like to see your fucking lips. What do you got on your fucking lips, huh? Um, you got some barbecue sauce from Riveters or something? What do you got on your fucking lips? Oh, why do I read the chat? Why? Where's Dark Match Gene? What's up, Jeff Cron? I don't know where Gene is. Hey, Steve, I'm over here now. Yeah, okay. Good evening, DMS. Tina, good evening. Bub Army Mom up in the chat. Hot date. Where did I put that? I just like, I feel like I haphazardly typed that and I was in a rush. I don't even remember where I posted that. How does everybody know that I was out getting my cock sucked? That didn't happen, by the way. It was not. Um, I won't say. I was sort of celebrating something with my friend. We didn't do any butt stuff or anything like that. We just got food and we went to a park and hiked, which I have some pictures to show you guys from the park, and they're not D pics. So Buffalo Blue Ball Burger, it was fucking amazing, Biggie. It really was. And you know the at Burger 21, one of their signature things they have is the sauce bar. And it went away during COVID, and we thought it would never come back. But they actually have all the sauces out at the bar thing now. But I kind of like don't want to use it as much now because of germs and fucking, just because people are so fucking gross and have no standards of cleanliness. So it's just, anyway. But they have all these sauces, and one of the sauces is toasted marshmallow, and they have sweet potato fries. So you get the sweet potato fries with this toasted marshmallow, and you dip it in there, and it's better than butt sex. So we were doing that. Oh, I wrote it in the chat. Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, that's why everybody sees it. Hot date, yes. It wasn't hot. The hottest thing about the date was the buffalo sauce on the buffalo blue cheeseburger. But it was a good time. It's a good fucking. I love Burger 21. It's a good cheat meal. Oh, okay. All right. So let's get to this fucking anyway, I don't know what if should I don't know if I'm going to have I have a dry erase board. I don't know if we're going to go that deep into the flat earth stuff debunking. But yeah, guys, so flat earth, look, I never thought that that's never been a conspiracy that I've bought into, that the earth is flat. I've heard out people, I've considered it, like, I've weighed the evidence. So I know there's some people that just think that is such a ridiculous idea that they're just like, "Oh no, that's complete bullshit. I'm not even going to it's not even worth hearing someone explain it." And I've definitely been way more charitable than that. And when I first heard of the theory that it was people actually believed it, I'm that schizo that I went, "Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one." Like, that's literally next to just like the Matrix, the movie, being real. Okay. Flat earth is it's like one notch down from that. Like, everything, the whole shape of the planet is a lie. They've been lying to us about that. And it's a whole, when I first heard about that, I was like, "Oh, that's good. Let me hear what people have to say." And I heard people out, and I was like, there's just interesting shit. Like, there's a few of these guys that debate flat earth, and one of them, I will say, is he's a very skilled debater, and he knows a lot of shit. And it's Wits It Gets It. He's on YouTube, and I'm sure Rumble too. But anyway, this is one of the guys that debates flat Earth and does fairly well and makes some interesting points here and there. But it's sort of like, once you kind of know a few, if you're somebody that went to public school like me, and you just hear somebody come up with this theory, the first time you hear someone explain the theory and say, like, "Oh yeah, they've been lying to us, that how the moon landings were fake, right? No one believes the moon landings." Well, we just taken it a step further. Like, NASA is lying about everything else too. The shape of the planet, the moon and the sun and the stars. They're lying about all of that. And there's a firmament, it's a dome, and we can't even fly out into space. So that's why they faked the fucking moon landing. And, so it makes sense, right? Um, when you first deal with these people, unless you're someone that really is like an amateur astronomer or a professional, or you're somebody that's really into uh the topic of fucking space, and you're probably not, and I will say confidently, you're not prepared to debate a flat earther if you're not somebody that's like really into astronomy. You're not ready. I know someone out there that I would say 90% of anyone that will ever watch this, you're not ready to debate a flat earth or one of these, like one of the like wits it gets it guys, or half of the flat earth people that go on to fucking modern day debates. You're not ready for it. And but once you kind of know if there's a couple key points that just blows the whole theory out of the water, then you're like, it's funny because now, if you watch any of the more recent debates about this, you'll notice how there's a couple points that these guys just avoid like the plague. And it's just funny. I think it is completely debunked and has been, but there was supposed to be this final experiment that they were doing. And the final experiment was that somebody, I don't know who exactly it was. I've just heard about this a couple times, sort of peripherally. I haven't really paid much attention to it. Again, I don't, you know, I already know that the flat Earth theory is debunked, and I'm not saying anybody that thinks that is stupid. And however, there are plenty. And I'm telling you, when I go to watch some of these debates, I'm just like, sometimes the flat Earth guy is, they have their head so far up their ass, like they don't know when they're smelling shit. It's crazy, and they look stupid sometimes. I'm not saying that in regards to every person that considers the idea or something, though. And I think it is good to question things to even an extreme extent sometimes, but don't you can't just go believing any fucking crazy conspiracy. It's good, again, to be skeptical, highly skeptical, but you have to be skeptical of the contrarian position that started off by being skeptical, as in the flat earth theory or whatever. But anyway, what was I getting around to? Yeah, so this final experiment was supposed to be that they're taking somebody that is a globe Earth model, proponent, offered to pay for plane tickets, and I'm not sure about expenses. I maybe too, but I think at least the place where they're staying. Someone offered to pay for these flights down to Antarctica, so the flat earthers could observe a 24-hour sun, because this blows their model out of the water, of course. To have a 24-hour sun, the sun would have to um, be at the southern part of the planet, and for the bottom of the planet to rotate and stay exposed to this sunlight for 24 hours because of the tilt and whatnot. But if it's on the flat earth model, that's not possible, because on the flat earth model, you have, if you basically, anyone that doesn't know, it's flat earth is like the UN map. I should pull this up just for reference. Um, okay, let me show you. This is the flat earth map. So yeah, if you can see, this is Antarctica. Instead of having a South Pole, the flat earthers believe Antarctica is the perimeter of the planet and that there's some kind of ice wall. And people aren't allowed to go down there and roam freely and stuff. So they're all freaked out about it. Oh, God, I'm so thirsty. I just spilled my water. Oh, that's that salty ass Burger 21. I gotta get some fucking water. Oh, anyway, so if you can tell here, um, the flat Earth model for how the sun, they think the sun. If you can see my cursor here, they think the sun like fucking travels around the planet, and that the planet is so big it's flat. The Earth is a flat plane, but the sun just goes so far away. It's so big that when the sun goes fucking over here, Florida can't fucking see it when it's like, the sun just goes way over this way out into the distance. It's a flat plane. There's no curve that the sun is going around, but the sun just goes so far out that the light can't reach whatever side of the planet is dark, and the sun kind of in some fashion I don't know their exact model, but the sun in some fashion rotates. It's a local heat source and light, instead of the sun being, fucking millions of miles away. It just hovers above the planet, in various heights, close to the heights where like planes fly and stuff, like 30,000 feet or something. It's like, it's something crazy like that. Um, but anyway, so this final experiment was supposed to be, they take these flat earthers to Antarctica, which is not the perimeter of the planet. It's actually a continent. It's the South Pole. So they think there's no South Pole. This is Antarctica. It's fucking huge. It surrounds the planet. Um, but they also think that there's land beyond Antarctica out here where it's just the white. It's actually the majority of them think that this goes, for fucking millions of miles out or some shit, and it's just more land beyond Antarctica. So this final experiment is supposed to show 24-hour sun, but this person offered to take these flat earthers down there so they can see 24-hour sun, which disproves that it's just the sun moving around on top of a disc like this. It's a ball. The South Pole's down here, and the tilt is at whatever angle that it gets 24 hours of sun in one rotation. Um, Let me see here. Let me pull up this video. Where did I? Now I know I saw this video. Is this what I'm thinking of? I hope we didn't. I hope I didn't fuck up again. Hold on one second. Let me see where I put this. God damn. So Witsit did go. Holy shit, guys. I didn't even realize this. Bro, Witsit, the guy I just talked about. Holy shit, I didn't even realize that. That's how out of the loop I am with this. Fucking Austin Witsit went to this final experiment thing. Um oh shit, let me pull this up for you guys. Let me see here.
I'm sitting here looking at it. It definitely matches the globe. I'm sitting here looking at it. It definitely matches the globe.
Is this edited? Okay, so this is a time lapse. So they have this camera set up, I guess, to track the sun, and it's going to show the sun go all the way around back to this location in 24 hours. Bro, how awkward is this if you're a flat earther? Are they really just sitting there like sweating, just like, oh my god, I hope that sun goes down, and they're just watch 6 hours later and it's just like right here. It's like, fuck, oh fuck, it's not going down. Are they actually just sitting there wishing, like praying that it just fucking goes dark outside? Bro, this is actually pretty crazy, man. This makes it very they I mean, this makes it really difficult for some people to continue, propagating this theory among other, like-minded or fucking weak-minded people. That's it. That's 24 hours. Bro, that's crazy. What are these guys going to say now? This is actually fucking interesting to see. How are these people going to come back to the debate stage and contend with this? And it was an ingenious plan to bring the most high profile flat earthers there, because once these people are damn it, I dropped a nug. Once these people are forced to deal with these facts, I mean, every time I've seen a debate about this, they argue that it's green screen bullshit, or it's CGI, or it's edited, or whatever the fuck. Every time I've seen them debate this, the flat earthers say, "Oh yeah, this is when you see a video of that, it's edited and whatever." They come up with that whatever excuse, but they have some of the. I know Witsit is. I don't know about Will Duffy. I'm not that familiar with this other guy that's in the thumbnail I used, but yeah, man, you bringing some of these high profile. Witsit has been a very good debater on the subject, and bringing him down there and forcing him to stare at the sun for 24 hours, that's fucking brutal. What is he going to do with his career? He's made a name for himself as the flat earth debater. What is he going to do? Okay, let me find this other video of him talking. Of course, I got it. Thank you, Fat Pig. Yeah, guys, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. That helps me out. I can tell I'm in a bad algorithm tonight. That's one thing I will give to the flat Earth people is that they've got some fight in them, because the algorithms are not favorable to this subject, and that's part of the reason that I haven't even bothered really talking about it much, or doing full videos on it, is because it's not really good for your algorithm. I think YouTube and everywhere else really takes their time with finding people that would enjoy your content if you're talking about this bullshit. Oh man, where's the video? Bro, Flat Earth Dave, does he actually he responded to this? Oh, so Will Duffy, I guess, is the guy that is doing this experiment.
And I thought that there was no 24-hour sun.
Okay, hold on. I think this might be some of the more long form. Here we go.
Sometimes you are wrong in life. And I thought that there was no 24-hour sun. In fact, I was pretty sure of it. But I respect Will Duffy for being a stand-up guy, at least in the way that he kept saying it was true. I kept saying it wasn't. He said, "You want to go? I'll take you," and brought me here. And it's a fact. The sun does circle you in the south. So what does that mean? You guys are going to have to figure that out yourself. Don't listen to my beliefs or my opinion. It shouldn't matter to you. But at least you should be able to accept that the sun does exactly what these guys said as far as circles the southern continent. So that's about it. I realize that I'll be called a shill for just saying that. And you know what? If you're a shill for...
Bro, all these fucking people are going to turn on these guys. I can't imagine. You know what? And I know someone like Destiny would say, "Oh, well, you guys set yourselves up for this because you got so crazy conspiracy brained, and all of you've acquired a fan base that's all crazy conspiracy theorists. So now when you go to try to tell the truth, they're going to turn on you." That's your fault. I don't really know if it's look, as I said, I respect the flat earth community for questioning things and not being afraid to go hard in the paint with questioning things, but I think they're wrong. But yeah, I can't imagine I bet these guys will get death threats. I'm almost sure that it will get that crazy. These are some well, I'm not even familiar with this guy, but I know fucking Witsit. I don't know how Witsit's going to deal with it. I've heard talk here and there, even during some of the debates where they've said other people that have debated Witsit have they've had these theories that he's been sort of trying to get away from the flat earth stuff because they think he knows. Even before this experiment, they thought he kind of knew that some stuff wasn't adding up with it or whatever, even though he still debated people on it afterward. But yeah, man, this is actually fucking nuts.
For being honest, so be it. I honestly believe there was no 24. That's about it. I realized that
Shit, it froze.
said as far as circles the southern continent. So that's about it. I realized that I'll be called a shill for just saying that. And you know what? If you're a shill for being honest, so be it. I honestly believe there was no 24-hour sun. I honestly now believe there is. That's it. If you want to call me a shill, so be it. I'll live to see another day, and at least I know that I got to see it. And I just want to say thanks to Will through everything. You've been at least kind to me, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate the trip. If you guys want to, my whole master plan worked for getting a free trip out here and to. But no, it's amazing. I can't even tell you. Flying in was the best thing I've ever seen. So looking around, best thing I've ever seen. So how could I give him a hard time for bringing me down here? $35,000 trip. It's been incredible. It will continue to be incredible. We've got
$35,000 trip. This guy just somehow pulled that amount of money out of his pocket just to throw it in the face of a few flat earthers. Good God. I'd love to have money like that. You could just throw someone that you know is full of shit. You could just throw $35,000 in their fucking face and make a fool out of them. And these guys are, what, they're not, I wouldn't say they look foolish. I know plenty of people are going to talk shit. But anyway, yeah, that's rough, man. That's rough. And you know what? Most of the flat earth people, they are way into it. It's like a part of their identity, they just they all day they're thinking about how the earth is flat and Bill Gates is trying to, whatever. They're thinking all of that stuff all day. And what are these people going to do with their life? You just have to start over.
Some tracking mounts swinging around, seeing the sun. What does it mean? You have to figure it out. To me, it means that the AE map no longer works. But that doesn't mean that I'm right. It means that it could work. You'll have to figure out how, because I've tried and I struggle with it. The other thing is a 24-hour moon. If that happens, you got another thing we got to worry about. So it seems like the moon does circle here as well. So you start thinking about that as well. It doesn't mean that AE map is over, flat Earth is over. Maybe somebody's got the answer. I don't have that answer right now. So
look at, oh my God, dude, they're maintaining hope. Look at this. That is crazy. This guy is, you guys understand what he's saying, right? This guy is saying, yes, there's a 24-hour sun, but that's not enough to prove that it's a globe. This guy is still holding out for the possibility that the earth is flat, but they just have to figure out how the sun moves on a flat earth model. That's, oh my God, this is hard to watch, kind of. This is rough, man. You can see the guy just realizing I bet he just feels like he's betraying people, getting on camera and being like, look, guys, it's 24 hours here. I mean, that it doesn't necessarily disprove flat Earth. We just have to figure out how a 24-hour sun in Antarctica works on a flat disk. Okay, that's where we're at, guys. Get to work. Get your crayons out. Let's figure this out. Come on, guys.
As well. So you start thinking about that as well. It doesn't mean that AE map is over, flat Earth is over. Maybe somebody's got the answer. I don't have that answer right now. So just want to say thanks again. Appreciate it. Thanks, brother. Yep.
You know what? You guys are screwed. Listen. People have been telling these guys, the flat earthers, they've been telling these flat earthers that the sun goes 24 hours in Antarctica. They just, because it's their only way out of, or the only way to deal with that fact is to deny it. If there were a way to disprove that means the Earth is a globe, the one of these guys would have done it by now. All the debates that I've seen, they just completely avoid and deny this 24-hour sun in Antarctica. If there was some way to fit that into a flat Earth model, one of these guys would have done it by now. This guy doesn't realize it. He thinks like, oh man, we'll figure out someone out there might be able to figure out how the sun moves on Earth. On a flat plane, but it has to include a 24-hour sun in Antarctica. Well, somebody might figure that out. It's like, no, bro, no. We're not on a fucking pizza, okay? It's a ball, bro.
So
oh, fuck. Okay. Let me bring up Professor Dave. Biggie's up in here. Fucking funny face. What's up, guys? Thanks for hanging with me. I know it's late. Got a crazy schedule the next, couple weeks. It's the holiday season. He'll be coming down your chimney now. So suck a dick for old Saint Nick. Oh yeah, hold up. Let me get back. We scrolled past Flat Earth Dave. Oh yeah, I've seen this other guy on Modern Day Debate. Okay, hold up. Where'd he go? I saw you, Dave. Where you at? I think he said it's CGI. Hold up. Oh yeah.
I want to talk about
Let me pull.
Everybody, I just want to talk about
oh, good thing there was nothing weird. I thought I had
the video that everyone's freaking out that Will Duffy made showing signs.
I thought I had Twitter pulled down. Good thing there wasn't any gay stuff that popped up or, explicit stuff. Oh, you never know with Twitter.
Everybody, I just want to talk about the video that everyone's freaking out that Will Duffy made showing signs of using a green screen. Everyone's saying they're not in Antarctica. They're clearly in Antarctica, and it's clearly just an issue. Will Duffy is using his same phone or computer that he uses for his live streams, and that he has it set with the green screen filter on. Right now, I have mine set with the green screen, but look, I don't have my green screen on. There it is. So he has something green on his body. When he moves around, that's all that's happening. He had it on his collar. They had it in the other room. This is a green shirt. You can't see that it's green because the green screen picks it up, right? So that's it. That's all that's going on. Anyone?
What the fuck? I thought he was going to say it's CGI. This guy is this is one of the biggest Flat Earth guys too. Flat Earth Dave. Are you going to change your name? Like, what the fuck? He's saying the CGI, the people claiming it's CGI are wrong. You know what? I give you credit here, Dave. That's you know what? I thought he was going to be absolutely pitching a fucking fit right now, but he's like, this is something he would say, is that it's CGI, but he's saying it's not. I'm impressed.
When it's made a video with that on there, take it down, redo it, say something else, be intelligent. All right, that's all I gotta say.
What the fuck is going on, guys? I know some people that watch my channel normally maybe don't care at all, but this is interesting for me to watch. This is I did not know that this guy responded, and these guys are actually having to deal with this.
Hey everybody, I just want to talk about the video that everyone's freaking out that Will Duffy made, showing signs of using a green screen. Everyone's saying they're not in Antarctica. They're clearly in Antarctica, and it's clearly just an issue. Will Duffy is using his same phone or computer that he uses for his live streams, and that he has it set with the green screen filter on. Right now, I have mine set with the green screen, but look, I don't have my green screen on. There it is. So he has something green on his body. When he moves around, that's all that's happening. He had it on his collar. They had it in the other room. This is a green shirt. You can't see that it's green because the green screen picks it up.
Dude, this is so fucking funny. These goddamn flat earthers have tried so hard to find something wrong with this video, and I don't blame them. But they have tried so hard to find some issue with this Will Duffy experiment, and just for, just as like a joke by the universe, okay? The guy happened to have a green screen filter thing set on his phone or his whatever streaming camera he's using, and little bits of green colored clothing are showing that there's like some green screen filter. It's not actually, the whole background isn't green screen, but he has that filter on, and there's tiny little slivers of green screen that people are seeing in these videos, and they're shitting their pants. This is funny because this proves oh my God, dude, this is like the worst. This is almost worse than the experiment never happening. Now that I think about it, these people are going to hold on to this green screen issue probably till the day they die. And then they're, all of these guys, Witsit and everybody else that's like, that went down for this experiment, they're going to be calling them shills and stuff like that, because there's the tiny little, artifact of green screen that's picked up in some of these videos, and they are not letting that go. This is bad, actually. This is really bad. I mean, it's good proof for the people that actually went, but none of the other flat earthers are going to actually believe this. A video happens to have little accidental green screen effects in it. There's no fucking way these people are going to believe this video. That is fucking hilarious if you think about it. Oh my God. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, Scott Starbird, what's up, bro? You're sick? Oh, I'm sorry, man. That fucking sucks. Why is it that Flirts only want to go to Antarctica to see the ice wall? We should be able to travel past Hawaii to see the ice wall, right? LOL, yeah. My buddy, I have a friend who is in the military, and he was stationed in Iraq. He worked at, I don't remember the name of the prison. It wasn't Abu Ghraib. He wasn't one of those guys that got in trouble. But my friend worked in like Iraq and Afghanistan at these prisons where they had legit terrorists. And he would tell me all these stories about working in this prison. One good one that was pretty funny was, oh, you got a stomach bug? I'm sorry. That fucking sucks. Bro, try, well, not that you need my advice, but I don't know what your fucking vinegar, apple cider vinegar. I know that I talk about that too much for using it for stuff, but fuck yeah, stomach bug, just drink a bunch of vinegar. Nothing likes vinegar that much. So, um, what was I saying? The ice wall. What'd you make me think of? Um, Damn it. I was starting on some fucking rant. I'm too tired. Oh my god. It's almost midnight, guys. I can't believe it. Let me see if I can find one of these videos that they're talking about. Hold on. Bro, that's funny as fuck. There's videos before the experiment happened where are y'all seeing this? Oh, okay, no, I don't have it pulled up. There's videos where these people are talking about, they're predicting they're going to use fucking green screen. It's so funny. Oh my god. Um
settle the globe versus flat Earth debate forever. The results of this experiment are recently, a wealthy globe Earth proponent named Will Duffy launched a campaign dubbed The Final Experiment, which he claims will finally settle the globe versus flat Earth debate forever. The results of this experiment are allegedly so conclusive that once conducted and completed, all flat earthers will be forced to concede and admit defeat. So what is Will's brilliant idea? What is his ingenious experiment to finally silence all globe skepticism? Invite 12 flat Earth YouTubers and 12 globe Earth YouTubers to Antarctica in December to see if there's a midnight sun. In other words, the final experiment is not an experiment, and not even a demonstration, but merely an observation. In typical Globe Defender strawman fashion, Will is conflating a celestial observation with our terrestrial foundation. He's claiming that the motion of a light in the sky overhead somehow gives proof of the shape of the ground underfoot. In reality, the existence of a midnight sun in Antarctica no more proves the globe than the non-existence of a midnight sun in Antarctica proves the flat Earth.
Oh boy, guys, this is okay, oh dear God. Here we go. Let's see how this guy, I mean, I haven't thought, so I'm not that familiar with how they claim the sun moves around the earth, but this does disprove some of their models, the flat earth models, where you see the fucking sun going around on the top of the flat earth. It does disprove that, and it is, it aligns with the globe earth model. I mean, it's not necessarily proof. We could actually be in some kind of weird simulation type of thing. But beyond the whole fucking planet being fake, like a projection of your consciousness or something, beyond that, it looks like the Earth is a globe, and you don't actually need this rotation of the sun. I guess I could show you. We're getting late here, but let's see what this guy gets into.
It's tantamount to inviting a contractor to measure the dimensions of your floor space, and instead of taking measurements of the floor, he climbs a ladder and starts measuring the recessed lighting in the ceiling. Then, after doing some calculations and extrapolations based on his ceiling lighting measurements, he tells you definitively that your floor is curved.
That is not at all a good analogy, guys. I'm just that's not a good analogy at all.
The only reason this strawman argument even has any legs to stand on are because a couple suspicious, shilly, so-called flat earthers who I have repeatedly called out as disinformation agents, like Jaren from Jarenism, have claimed that they believe a midnight sun in Antarctica somehow does prove the globe. In a recent interview with Will Duffy, Jaren explicitly stated that if there is a midnight sun in Antarctica, then that is evidence for the globe, and a big problem for flat Earth. In reality, this is not a problem for flat Earth at all, nor is it evidence of a globe. The only reason flat Earthers have claimed
Show us how show us your model, and show us how this is possible on your model, please. Oh, my buddy in the military. That's right. Thank you so much, Scott Starboard. I appreciate that. I'll get back to that.
a midnight sun likely doesn't exist in Antarctica.
Well, let me just explain it before I'll forget again. So my buddy worked in Antarctica. He worked at McMurdo in Antarctica, and he also went to work at the actual South Pole, which isn't McMurdo as far as I know. Yeah, that's like it's several miles away from McMurdo Station. But anyway, in the fucking military, bro, this guy has some fucking stories. But one of my favorite stories is him working at this prison. Okay. I actually called into the Bubba the Love Sponge after show. This was like a year ago or more, probably. It was Anna and Blitz. That's right. It was Anna and Blitz on their after show. And I talked about this. So my buddy worked in this fucking prison, and these prisoners were like they were fucking assholes, okay? And they were supposedly like the majority of these guys were actual terrorists and shit. Like they were involved in fucked up shit. And at least that's what my buddy told me. but yeah, he was saying how fucking bro, he said in whatever language they speak, I don't even remember what he said the name of the language is, but he told me in their language that all these fucking Muslim terrorists spoke in prison. Fucking halas means done. Okay, it means it's over, done. Halas, done. And fucking they had this one prisoner that they had to take him for. They were taking him to the fucking doctor, okay, to get some kind of medical checkup or something. That's it. This fucking guy. And so they come up to this cell, and they have them all in like a large group of them that's in like a big cell, like a holding area type of situation. So there's like, say like 15 to 30 of these guys in this big fucking barred off room. And they go up to it, and they're like, Muhammad, come on, you're halas, you're done. Let's go. And he's like, halas? You know, what? Halas? And though he's turned into all of the other prisoner buddies and he's hugging them. They're all telling him goodbye and stuff. My friend told me, oh, it took like a few minutes. He was like hugging all of them and telling them goodbye and shit. And they were celebrating because this guy was getting out. Meanwhile, this guy was like probably like, one of the worst terrorist guys that's in there. And they're just taking him for a medical thing. And bro, he fucking said goodbye. They were all celebrating and shit, fucking goats and stuff to celebrate and just dancing. And they take him out of the cell and take him for the medical checkup. And then after that, they just bring his ass back to the cell, and they all just look so fucking confused. He said, "It's and when they take him back to the cell, he's going like this, halas, nay, halas, nay, like it's not over, not over." Oh my god, good shit. But yeah. That's what they do to entertain themselves, is piss off the prisoners. But yeah, anyway, my buddy, when I mentioned to him one time we hung out when he was still on duty, or not on duty, but like he was still working in Antarctica. They'll do shifts of like 8 to 12 months, something like that, like a whole fucking year down there. They just fly down there and stay there for months and months and months. And a couple of times he's come back that we've hung out. I mentioned one of those times I mentioned something about flat earth theory, and he was like, oh yeah, that's bullshit, bro. The 24-hour sun down there. I've been down there when it's sun all day. Like you don't understand. Like it's like a problem. It fucks with your head. It's all fucking day. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, bro. That's for real. So I done been known about this. But let me bring this back up. But yeah, and this motherfucker went to the South Pole. I don't know if it's just because of his my buddy being in the military or what, but he got some and I'm gonna pick his brain. I'm gonna get after what he knows. I'm gonna try to see if I can get him to squeal. But my buddy said that he worked on some at the South, and this is one of the things that got my attention. But he said he did some project that's like top secret, that's classified, like he can't even talk about it. So I'm gonna see if I can just ask him and I can hint to you guys at what happened or something, even if he's like, dude, you can't talk about this on your stream, you can't, whatever. I'll try to leak a little something to you guys. We'll see, because he's a legitimate source for. I believe him. My buddy loves to tell stories and shit, and he's told us all kinds of shit about stuff that's happened in the military and whatever. It's not like he wouldn't just tell me this to fuck with me or something too. So I don't know. I'm hoping it's something juicy, but anyway, let's get back to this shit. This is a guy saying this 24-hour sun is bullshit. Let's check it out.
Is because of how many clearly fake videos have been made claiming to show a 24-hour sun in the South. It's difficult to find any clearly legitimate videos of the midnight sun in Antarctica, whereas in the Arctic, there are countless clearly genuine videos of the phenomenon. Whether or not there is an Antarctic midnight sun, still water is always level, the horizon is always flat, and there is never any measurable curvature. The Earth remains a level plane, regardless of any solar observations. The motion of a light in the sky overhead cannot possibly prove the shape of the ground underfoot. Besides, there are geocentric flat Earth models like that presented by Lady Blunt and Albert Smith in their book Zetetic Astronomy, which fully account for an Antarctic midnight sun. In their model, the sun follows a northern and southern circuit in such a manner as to allow for a midnight sun phenomenon in both the Arctic and Antarctic. Others have speculated that reflections or projections off a dome firmament could produce a midnight sun effect in the Antarctic, and others still have speculated about a sun simulator technology which can effectively create a second sun. I'm personally quite skeptical that there exists a 24-hour circling sun visible in Antarctica, but regardless of whether there is...
Why didn't you go? Why didn't you go on this trip? This is, what's this guy's name? This is that guy. Eric Dubay, yeah. Right? Duffy. This is Eric Dubay. I swear to God, I recognize his voice.
Is or not has no bearing on the shape of the Earth. Over a century ago, when these same claims were brought to the flat earthers of the Universal Zetetic Society in 1904, President Lady Blunt responded, "We have made inquiries from various persons, and we find that the longest day in any place further south than the Tropic of Capricorn increases in length as the latitude increases, or distance south of the observer. It follows, therefore, logically, that if we were to go further and further south, the longest day would keep on increasing until it filled the whole of 24 hours. Then, of course, the midnight sun might be seen. Testimony has now been given that it has been seen, and this testimony has been admitted in Zetetic literature, thus proving, speaking generally, that Zetetics are willing to learn and admit of known facts. Whether we can explain these facts is another question. But as we have before intimated, that whatever further facts we may find, which are proved to be...
Okay, I was right. Eric Dubay. Please send money my way. Please. Help support me on Patreon. He didn't really explain how it'd be nice if he showed a model or something that showed how this movement of the sun would work with Antarctica being the perimeter. I mean, the sun would have to, like, guys, if we go back to this model, if we go back to, wait, should I pull this back up? Let me see. Oh shit. It pulled up another page. I'm an idiot. I have this I have it on another tab. Okay. Yeah, if the sun is moving like this, but then for a 24-hour sun, it makes its way what would be, we consider the planet tilting to where Antarctica would get a 24-hour sun. That would actually be just the sun moving to the outskirts of the planet. But see, this is the problem here. If you have a 24-hour sun, this does disprove their model because if you have a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, you wouldn't be able to still have daylight in like North America if the with the flat earth model, because this is their whole theory. If you have I have a globe in the other room. I should go grab it, but it's already fucking 12 o'clock. Well, one night I'm gonna look. We'll do this another night. I'll explain the best debunks of flat Earth. I'll do that another night because it's already 12 o'clock and I got to get to bed, guys. You guys want to see what I've been doing? I should pull that up, show you guys what I fucking did all day for work. I was spraying texture on drywall all fucking day. Well, so yeah, Scott Starboard. This is one of their things, though. They argue that Scott Starboard said if the sun was moving like that in what I was showing, like rotating on top of the disk like that, if the sun was moving like that, the planet would be lit up by the sun 24 hours a day. Yeah, so we know that because, we agree that the planet is a globe and the way that light works. But these guys, what they say, light works that the sun, when the sun fucking gets over here, let's say, it shines over here, but it's such a long distance, the light doesn't make its way to the other, what would be the other side of the planet for a globe model, but in their case, the other side of the disk. They say that the light just gets so dim when the sun's here, the light can't travel all the way across here. You see, that's how they argue that light works on this flat disk model. But if you're paying attention, that disproves the possibility of a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, because if the light, when the sun is here, okay, this would be like the rotation, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this would be like the rotation of the sun on the flat disk, flat Earth model. It's something like this. And then for the 24-hour Antarctica sun, they're saying, oh, the sun just goes way out here and shines all on Antarctica for that. But if you're paying attention, if the sun, when the sun is here on the flat disk, it's nighttime here. How the fuck can light from here also shine here? You see what I'm saying? Because when you have the 24-hour Antarctica sun, you're still getting light that reaches that same side of the planet, regardless of what model you're talking about, whether it's this side of the disk or this side of the globe. If light can't go from here to here because it's too far away on a disk, how can light go from here all the way to here? You see what I'm saying? So if they're saying, oh, well, it's fine, the sun just, for a 24-hour Antarctica sunlight, it just goes to the outside of the disk and sort of skims along the edge. But you understand that doesn't work, because the light wouldn't, judging by their metrics of their arguments, that it's the light gets so dim in the distance, it's nighttime, where if the sun's here, you're in North America, the light doesn't reach that far. But somehow the light reaches from here all the way to here. So no, it does not work. I wish Steve would just F me. I know, I should shut up and just whip my dick out, right? YouTube would love that. Then how is there 2 months of 24-hour sun in Alaska? No, yeah, good. Look, Scott, and the flat Earth model, it doesn't really, if you think it through, it doesn't make sense. They find some really complicated ways to try to say that it makes sense. The azimuthal grid of vision, or whatever the fuck they call it. Guys, one day we'll dive deep into this. I don't know if it's going to be a while or what, maybe sometime soon again. The algorithms are not smiling upon this topic tonight. So yeah, but anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off for real. I hate to get off. Well, I love getting off, but I hate to jump off of the stream without doing at least 2 hours. You know me. But yeah, guys, it's the holiday season. It fucking sucks. I'm working like hell. My fucking hands hurt. And jingling bells. Something, 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 something. I'll be coming in your fucking face. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been, I'm sorry it was a clonky late stream tonight. Guys, I'm getting work to the boner. Oh, fuck, man. Scott, do you like my background? I made it myself. Do you like it, Scott? I made the Jack Skellington skull. I won't say how I made it, but I made it. This isn't a painting back here, okay? This isn't some fucking poster I bought somewhere. And we got Oogie Boogie I don't want to move him too much because I got him hanging up there, but I made that costume a few years ago. We got we've got the Spiral Hill. I didn't know what it was called too. I looked up the spiral thing. They call it the Spiral Hill. Nightmare Before Christmas. Anyway, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I like it a lot. It's making me sad. This is part of the reason I don't want to skip streams through Christmas, because I went through the trouble of making this Christmassy background, and I love it. And so I don't want to miss a night that I can display this stupid background I worked on, because when it's after Christmas, I'm going to be depressed having to take this down. And I have no idea what I'm going to change it to either. So we got to work that out. We at to figure something out. Should I just have a drone floating behind me in the background? Guys, tomorrow night we're going to talk about at least sometime this week, we're going to talk about drone stuff, because I got some pictures or something. I don't want to spoil it yet, but tune in later. Don't sleep on this stream, because I got some interesting. It's nothing that crazy, but it's something worth showing you guys. I took some pictures of, and I don't want to say what it is exactly yet, but anyway, we'll get to that later this week. I promise, guys. Tomorrow should be I should be on at a more normal time. Again, just, if you care enough, check in on, my social media and shit, see what the fuck time I got things scheduled for, because it might be all over the place for the next week and a half or so. So anyway, that's a flat hill. Yeah. Flat earthers see it as flat. Bro, this is the funniest shit ever. There is this video. Speaking of, there's this fucking video. It's like Professor Dave, not Flat Earth Dave, the guy we saw talking tonight. It was Professor Dave, who debunks flat Earth shit all the time and hates flat earthers. And he was talking to some other guy on this show. I don't remember what this was. I watched this a long time ago, but he's talking to this other guy about how stupid flat earthers are. And it was so funny. Hold on, I got to fart. Oh, did y'all hear that? Okay. Professor Dave was talking to this guy saying, "Oh yeah, flat earthers are stupid. They think this and that. It's so silly." And they were letting people call in to this show and test this professor. Fart Earth. Yes, Scott Starboard. The Earth is a fart. They were letting these fucking flat earthers call in and talk shit to this professor, like, the Earth is flat, and he's like, "No, it's not." They're like, "It is so," and and then he just like lays facts on them, and they shit themselves and hang up. But anyway, but after at some point after a couple flat earthers call, this fucking person called in, and it was so funny because it was just like, it's like you see these people, this professor and this other guy talking about, "Oh yeah, science disproves all of this. Yeah, science. These flat earthers, they don't understand science, okay?" And then this person calls in who is a huge anti-flat earth person, but it's a trans woman, okay? This is just how things work. No side of the political spectrum can get away from the fucking freaks and weirdos, okay, that completely make them look bad. So it's just so funny. This professor is talking this whole time for like an hour, going off about flat earthers not understanding science and stuff. And then this fucking trans person calls in, and they're like, "Yeah, you know what? Flat earthers, they're often very transphobic. Yeah, I've dealt with that a lot. And you know what? I actually think that they see things differently. Like, where other people see curved stuff, they see flat stuff." It was like the most bizarre, ridiculous, like, explanation or argument or whatever. Anyway, it was just so funny. It was like, Then Professor Dave was sitting there sort of just like waiting for this trans woman to hang up because it didn't help his position at all. It was just so good. Anyway, I live for that kind of shit. Um a negator, sun moving like what Scott was talking about. So I had the flat Earth map pulled up with Antarctica on the perimeter, and here I can pull it up for you again. Well, we were talking about the rotation. I got to get off here in a second, but someone just came in the chat. I don't want to. Yeah, he's answering you. Yeah, I was talking about how. Okay, look, Eric Dubay released this video just now saying that the fucking the sun, 24-hour sun in Antarctica, which on the flat Earth map would look something like this, the sun staying out here at the perimeter, that doesn't disprove the flat Earth model. And I was showing Scott about the sun moving like this on a regular day on the flat Earth map, and he was arguing, oh well, if the sun just stayed on top of the disk like this, then the whole Earth would be lit up 24 hours a day. But then I was explaining to him how some of the flat earthers argue the light just doesn't reach. So when the sun is here, fucking North America is in the dark over here. And that the sunlight doesn't reach. You know, according to some of the flat earth people, the sunlight doesn't reach from here to over here. But to have a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, the sun would have to be all the way out here. But then if the sunlight can't reach from here to right here, okay, it's dark, all right, then how does the sunlight reach from over here to here? This is like what we were talking about. Anyway, hope I didn't just scare off somebody that was a flat earther, because I need the subs, okay, guys. Look, if y'all want me to be pro flat earth, if that'll get me some subs, you know what? It's flat all day, baby. We're on a big fucking pancake. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here for real. I'm too tired. I gotta get some sleep. Lovers, I really do appreciate all the support. I know my schedule's been all fucked because of Crimbus. It's all Jesus's fault. So you can blame him, the baby Jesus. I will see you guys tomorrow night. I'll be on at some point, hopefully around my normal time, 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. So, Junior Coltrane, thanks for hanging with us. All right, guys. Scott Starbird, Funny Face, thank you. Love you too, guys. For real, I appreciate you. Yeah, love you all. I appreciate you guys. Fat Pig still up in here. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night. Hope everybody has a good day tomorrow, and I will see you in the evening at some fucking point. And I do have a Christmassy themed thing. I'm gonna probably cook another casserole on stream. Okay, we'll try it again this time and see how it goes. But beyond that, I have something else Christmassy planned, a little DIY thing. I'm gonna show you all how to make something. So tune in for that too. We got a lot of different shit to get into the next week and a half or so. So yeah, I appreciate the support. I will see you guys later. Bye, lovers.